Hi, this is RA and I'm going to introduce you to dashboards and how to configure them. A dashboard can be found under the Dashboards tab, or if you don't find the tab inside of your app, you can go to the All tabs by this plus sign and look under D for Dashboards. Dashboards require that the data you want to show in a widget is each one of these square graphics that you see on the dashboard, is in an underlying report. So for instance, inside of this widget, if I click on it, it will take me to the source report that is pulling that data. You can see it here. In this example, I've got website traffic that is doing a year-on-year comparison. So I've pulled that report, we've created that report, and we've put it inside of a widget right here on the dashboard. The dashboard can be organized into folders. So for instance, if you wanted to put all of your advertising and media dashboard widgets inside of separate dashboards inside a folder called advertising and media, you could certainly do that, or lead nurturing, or conversion and retention, or by activity, email versus print fulfillment. I'm going to show you how to edit a dashboard in a second, but first I'm going to go over the refresh feature. It's important to know that dashboards don't run all of the time. They typically will run on a schedule or refresh now. So when you check in the morning and log into Honeycomb to look at the dashboards to make sure everything is flowing as it should be, consider hitting refresh to get the most current data, or setting up a refresh schedule for when that dashboard is going to be sent to you by email, dates and which time of the day, and then available times. Normally I have one sent to me at 7 a.m. to see how things are going. So that's how we get the dashboard, and if you have different schedules or different reports that need to go to different people via a dashboard, then you'd probably want to set that up and configure them. A dashboard in general, when you click on any of these reports, will take you to the source data. Of course, that data has to be inside of Honeycomb and it needs to be a report. So let's now go in and see how this dashboard gets just like this. The dashboard is organized into various columns. You can change the width, narrow, medium, and wide inside of a column, or you can delete a column so that you have 1, 2, or 3 columns. Inside each widget, and widgets are all drag and drop. So if I don't like the placement of this widget, I can drag and drop it and move it elsewhere. Once you do that, let's say that you want to change the way that this widget is working. There are 2 components on the left that dictate how that widget shows: the components and the data sources. The component is what visual is going to be showing, from a funnel to a donut to a speedometer to a graph of any kind, as well as the underlying report. Now, we've been storing most of our reports for dashboard under a folder called dashboard, and the reason for that is oftentimes we'll create reports just for a dashboard that really won't make a lot of sense. We're just running that report to determine and generate this widget. Facebook's a good example. We just want to know what the likes are, so we're creating a report with one number so that we can put that number inside of the widget and show that on the dashboard. If I want to change the way that the dashboard looks, the widget looks, I click on the wrench, and that will take me to the settings, and I can change the graphics, colors. I have a lot of options underneath that. Most of the time we are already using the chart from the source report, so it's just going to pull that data as I have specified. I can also go in and later, if I need to, I can move where that dashboard lives. I can change it later. I can change some of the graphics. Oftentimes you'll want to change the name. When I mouse over the top I can change this title. I can also have a title in the head of the widget. I can also have notes in the footer that pertain to this. For instance, comments. Like for Facebook, we might have goal equals 50,000. So what that will do is it will give me a quick visual of what it is that we're trying to achieve inside of Facebook, and when I close and run that report, you'll see right here I've now changed it, and you can see the goal right there. When you get it by email, when you get the dashboard by email on the refresh, it will look just like this. So if your graphics are not showing inside the email, it won't make a lot of sense to you. You'll need to view those graphics inside the email to make sure you get the value of these reports. So that's an overview of dashboards, how to edit them. If you have further questions, please contact us through help@honey.travel. Thank you.